Mother's Day special. Hello, everybody. This is a faceless video tonight. Maybe. We have a lot of people tonight who's here to actually talk about Happy Mother's Day. It's a Mother's Day special for everyone who is here, who's in Team Replay. And we wanted to make sure that you are in companies of people who are authentic, but also really wanted to say thank you to all mothers out there. These are my team for Beyond Boundaries because I have a special announcement tonight. The special announcement is we are still, okay, continuing. You're like, CJ, you've been at this since March. I will never stop. Are you kidding me? The stories of these 27 souls, including myself in this book, is going to live on 100, 200 years from now. This book will forever tie us together, right? No matter where we're at in our lives. The reason that I love this book so much, it's because it's raw, it's authentic, it's literally some of our lives. Some of us didn't even dream of being an author. And what I love about writing is it's not just healing, but it's actually a very selfless act for you to share your life story to strangers who doesn't know you in hopes to inspire you. That is amazing, and we hope that it inspires whoever is reading our chapters, whoever is reading our entire book. But most of all, we are also going in a cycle of giving back to our community. So evertreen.com is where I am dedicating sales of this book to basically buy trees for my 27 authors, including myself. It's 27th, right? But we're also giving jobs to farmers in Madagascar. And we're also helping United Nations reach their goal, five out of the 17 that they have. And guys, I'm so excited. I'm like bursting of excitement on my chair. I'm getting so hot right now just thinking about it. Reason being is that I've been talking about it and I've been stressed out about it. The reason being is that I've been told that the dates was going to change, blah, blah, blah. And actually, we are going to be at Barnes and Nobles. We are going to be at Barnes and Nobles. So our date is still going to be June 15th. Hello, everybody. So if you are in San Diego, North County area, like in Escondido, we will have a book signing in person at Barnes and Nobles. And then I will bring in some of our authors to come in and sign. And some of us really have not met in person. Like Harsha is in San Diego, but I've never met him in person. So he will be in here as well. Jacqueline and I have met multiple times in person because we met at Barnes and Nobles. Surprise, right? After we met at Barnes and Nobles, I asked her to be in the book, and she said yes. So now she's in the book, and we'll also have another anthology right now. It's still coming in. So if you think of going into the next anthology, or if you missed the opportunity for Beyond Boundaries, we have Moving Beyond Boxes. So you can still come in. You have maybe now a week to kind of put your rough draft in. And if you feel like, oh my God, that's too much pressure, it's 1,500 words. I'm sure you speak more than 1,500 words in 5 days. You could do it. Okay. That's the minimum. And then after the 17th, we are definitely closing it because we have a lot of editing to do after that. But I'm going to share something to you. It is like, I cannot even. It's just so amazing, right? The reason being is that, I mean, who would have thought our anthology is going to be at Barnes and Nobles? It's also going to be in Powell's. I'm hoping that the way you look at it is through the ISBN. So if you bought our book, the back of it, the ISBN, you can type it out at Barnes and Nobles, and it should show up. We do need your help because we are doing pre-sales, so your book will not be sent to you until I would say June 10th. After June 10th, it will be shared to you. Okay. And then after that, you will be able to comment. I'm also hoping that I can have books signed by all the authors that are going to be in person. For those brothers who are in Australia, it looks like someone from Australia is here making it. And he disappeared. So we'll see if Timothy comes back in. So let's go ahead and bring my brother because we have a lot to talk about. And literally, we are limited in time because TV shows end at 7:52. 52 minutes is all we got. So I'm going to bring in my partner in crime first, always. What's up, sister? What you doing? How you
How's it,
doing?
how's it going on this
It's
Mother's
going.
Day?
I know it is. I had been treated really amazing. Yesterday started yesterday. We had Chinese food. We had like movie. I wanted to watch the Planet of the Apes. If you haven't watched it, it's actually really good. Now the whole day I've been bench watching the 1973 Planet of the Apes, and then moving forward. I'm gonna be doing that for the rest of the night after this, and then I got flowers, and then of course my daughter made and cooked. I will share the food with you guys. But look, I got my Hello Kitty. I love Hello Kitty. I collect them everywhere in my house. I haven't grown up
Awesome.
yet. Yeah, happy Mother's Day to you, sister.
Thank you.
Are you ready to bring everybody up?
Let's bring them up.
All right. Let's bring this one right here, this handsome man right here. If he shows up,
If he
brother.
shows up,
I know. I'm like, why is he not showing up? Okay, he'll show up. There he is. Hello, brother Timothy from down under. Can you hear us? We can't hear you. He's in lunchtime right now, Mr. CPA man. Unmute, bro. He's walking around. No? Oh, he can't talk. We see you, though. We
bummer.
see. Happy Mother's Day. At least he's saying hi. We're gonna bring on our sister from another mister. We're gonna just bring on everybody. We're gonna just bring on everybody. What the heck? Where did Sister Danielle go?
There she is.
I'm
Hi.
like, where's everybody? Hi, everybody. How are you guys doing? Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Thank
Happy
you.
Mother's
Happy Mother's
Day.
Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Awesome. I love it. I'm glad you all are here tonight.
You
And so that
turning
was the good
blonde,
news.
sis.
Barnes and Nobles, we are going. Barnes and Nobles. So hopefully you guys can make it in June 15th. It's a Saturday. Brother Timothy can't make it, but he's here. And basically, if you want to type in, almost 900 people are watching us, guys. So say
Wow.
hello if you guys can see it. We are live. All right. And I think my family might be watching because I did kind of send some stuff. Almost 1,000 now. Yay. Okay, so let's start from the bottom and up. What would you like to say to anybody who is a mother right now on Mother's Day that have children that are littles? Because you have little kids. Any tips, advice? What does Mother's Day mean to you, sister?
Me. This is a day to honor my mother, her mother. Um, it is very busy with littles. So my message to moms like me with little children is just savor the moments because they grow so fast.
That's so true. That is so true. Um, Someone asked me yesterday. Oh no, yesterday we went to Chinese food, and they're like, "Is this your daughter?" Like they pointed at Bella, and Bella's like, she looked at me if I was gonna say no, she's adopted. Because sometimes I say that, and she's like, "Mom," and so I was like, "Yeah, she's my daughter." And then she told my daughter, she's like, "Oh my God, your mom looks so young. You have good genes. You're so lucky." And Bella's like, "Yeah, I hear that all the time." And then the lady's like, "Why are you not so happy? You should be happy. You know, you're gonna stay young until her age. Like, she had you too young." And then Bella's like looking at her. She's like, "Yeah, happy Mother's Day to you." And then she came in with a gift certificate, and she's like, "What?" She asked me a question. She's like, "What is the most rewarding thing for being a mom?"
Mm.
And I said, "To give life." That's magical, like literally magical, because I kill plants, but I keep humans alive, so we're good. Look at Dr. Nish just laughing. I'm a serial plant murderer, guys. I can't even. Okay, I kill cactus. That's how bad I am. I kill a cactus. You don't even have to water a cactus, but I kill it. So yeah, I'm a serial plant murderer. What about you, Dr. New? What does motherhood mean to you? You also have littles.
Can you hear me okay?
Now I can.
Um, I would say, what it means to me is that not only is it an honor to give life, like what you mentioned, CJ, is that, you know, we
Is it just me or is she cutting off?
She's
Yeah.
in and out.
Yeah.
Sister, I cannot hear.
She froze.
Yep, she did. She does have, they do have bad weather. So let's go with Steven. Steven, what does motherhood mean to you? You're like, I'm not a mom. So
Well,
what does that mean?
we've all had mothers, and so
Yep, that's right.
and it's a celebration without Mother's Day, and this is the Mother's Day for North America. UK celebrates Mother's Day on the fourth Sunday, so it's coming up. So we get two of them, so double celebration, moms. Um, I think the biggest thing is it's acknowledgement of the sacrifice, right? That's acknowledgement of the sacrifice and the nurturing, and just kind of given if it's for mothers to give themselves a little bit of a break because it's not easy, and it's just accepting this fact that we do the best that we can and mothers do the best that they can, and so I think that that's good enough, and so yay moms, right? Good job.
I'm so glad that you're here. Because Mother's Day is great, but also there are dads out there who are single dads that they have to be the mom for their kids. And I wanted to acknowledge that because I do have a friend who's a single dad. I'm not going to go into details. You know who you are. I know you're watching. Um, that they do the sacrifice. And um, I wanted you to know that you are both a mom and a dad, right?
And
And that your sacrifice is not going to go in vain. And your kids do watch what you're doing. So thank you for that. And thank you for giving us a different perspective. And I'm so glad that you both are here. Ollie, talk to
well,
me
just
about your
before, before
reflection.
we
Yeah,
before we go across, remember the fur babies too, because there's some moms out there that are moms to little fur babies, and they love them like little children, so they are
that's so true.
celebrating too.
I am one of them. Do not touch my fur babies. It'll be murder, she wrote, for sure. Yeah, mine's right here, actually, all three of them. So, yes, that is so true. Thank you for that reminder. And also, even moms who have adopted kids, right? They have adopted kids, they're still moms. Moms who don't have kids but have stepdaughters and stepsons, they're still moms, right? Also, godmothers, who I have one where um, both parents gave up the kids unexpectedly and left literally. And so one of my friend is stuck with four kids. That's not hers. And what is she supposed to do? Throw them on the street? So she kept them. She already has five kids, by the way. So her household is quite busy. Let's just say that. So thank you for your sacrifice of not giving up on the children because they are innocent and they don't know anything. And the emotions already that they get of being rejected and thrown out is already enough to mess up their head. And so I want to acknowledge those people who are surrogate parents as well. So thank you for that, Stephen. How about you, brother Ollie?
Well, you are true. Any person who cares about babies are being to be celebrated on the Mother's Day, and I truly believe we need more of these days. It's only not only once a year that we want to celebrate our mom, but all the years. And for me, it's a kind of special because my mom transitioned on the 8th of May, 89. So I'm celebrating her 35th anniversary of transition aside my Mother's Day. So it's a kind of special because I'm digging deep in memories. So for me, the best gift that the mom is giving is not only the life on this universe, but also the care. It takes 9 months, and then after that, it takes 18 years or even more. There are some parents that are care for their children, especially autistic children, for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. And so I think it's not only 18 years, it's all a life. And I'm not a mother, I'm not a parent, but I truly believe that when you care about someone, you care it for the whole life. And when you are having a parent who is not anymore in this world, you are cherishing his or her presence in your heart your whole life. Like even 35 years later, the grief is not 100% done. I am still having some inner work to do, but I'm really grateful that I came to know my mom at least 12 years. And after that, it was my dad that raised me. So I'm really grateful, even though it was not easy at all. But I came to be, my Kintsushi, like to bring all the pieces broken and to bring the best Oli that I can be each day of my life until my last breath. Thank you.
Thank you for that, brother Ollie. Thank you for sharing that. I want to go back to Dr. Noon because did not hear nothing she said. She's good now. Sister, go for it.
You can hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Well, happy Sunday and happy Mother's Day to all that are watching us live and on the replay. And of course, I get to spend time with my sisters, CJ, Susanna, Danielle, and look, Brother Ali and Stephen. It's a privilege and an honor, and I'm grateful to be here and with everyone here and wishing everyone who's celebrating Mother's Day, whether we remembering our mothers who are already passed away, because like what Ollie mentioned is that I can feel you and I can understand totally because my father passed away when I was little. And every time there's that moment when we celebrate Mother's Day or Father's Day, there's always um, it's never easy. So when we're losing a loved one, it's also an honoring and celebrating the memories that we have and what we can do to make the impact, and not only leave the legacy that they left. How can we bring that even to light? And for me, what am I thankful for being a mom is really not only to be able to give birth to an amazing, just human being and carry the nurturing in the womb, but also to get a privilege and honor to mold and shape the next generations, to be a part of that journey and walk them through hand by hand and guide them because the world needs more of us because I know there's lots of, parents who either give away their kids, or for whatever reason. I understand that no parents want that for their kids. It's just at the moment that's what they felt like is the best thing that they know how at the moment. So I guess, for me, being able to be a parent is also guiding them to not judge other people's circumstances, and really have a love and kindness and empathy for others, and a compassionate to understand that you might not resonate, you might not understand why, but that doesn't mean what they're going through and why they choose a certain way is a fault to them. So I think more of a loving kindness that I want to infuse in my kids. I want the kids to have a better world, and it has to start with us so we can have a view of loving kindness to project out in the world. So that is what I see for being a mom, is to having that privilege to mold as a teacher, as a guide, as a mentor, a friend, but to walk them through life so they know that they're not alone. They're not alone. We're always here. So that is what being a mom for me. So love you. You look blonde and beautiful.
Bad hair
Danielle,
day. Yeah, you see me on different hair color. Bad hair day. That's what it is.
look really,
Oh my
really
god.
awesome, sis.
I know. Susanna's probably confused. Why did Susanna say join us? I don't know. We'll figure it out, sister. I see her. I
I
see
know.
her.
All I know is I tried to send the info to Sharon so that she can do that. So
Yeah, I did. I sent it to her too.
it's in
She's
the
so funny. I'm
DM.
like,
So
say join
Sharon,
us. Yeah.
go to the group list. The link is there. Click on it and come join us.
Yes, I would love for her. She's in moving beyond boxes, but it would be really fun for
Exactly.
Sindel and Sharon to come in as well. Their moms as well. But
Exactly.
how about your sister? What does motherhood mean to you?
It's it's a time when I think about my own mom. Um, she's the one I was closest to in my family. I did not have any connection with my dad, um, for various reasons, and even with my mom, I had some difficulties. Um, but she's the one that I got to learn all the baking from and the cooking. Um, she's just the one I felt closest to.
Moms makes a huge difference, right, in our lives because some moms are distant. Like I didn't really grow up with my mother, my biological mother. She left when I was 2, but I was close to my grandmother. She was the one who raised me, but um, I feel guilty that when she died, I wasn't there. So that's kind of still emotional to me. It's been 5 years, right, when she passed, and I still feel guilty that I wasn't there. Like I feel like it was my responsibility to be there to say goodbye, and I didn't get a chance, right? And so I still feel that guilt. And I think for me, motherhood comes in all shapes and forms and sizes, but without moms, um, we wouldn't be here. So I'm just thankful that we had mothers, whether they take care of us the way we wanted to be taken care of or not. Like Dr. New said, sometimes we don't know what the circumstances are, right? Um, but I would love to dedicate this day by sharing a fun moment with your moms. And Susanna already kind of shared that. So I'm going to start with Danielle. Can you share a fun moment that you had with your mom?
We have a lot of fun moments. Um, Actually, my favorite moment is that I'm a competitive tennis player, and I love playing tennis with my mom. I think that's the most fun we've had ever. So we encourage each other, we help each other, and it's just a beautiful thing to be able to do that with my mom. And like CJ said, and how they think that Bella is her sister. Everybody thinks my mom is my sister. And so that's another fun moment. So when I'm on the tennis court and off of it, Just that's the fun moment that I have with my mom. The best memories have definitely been on the tennis court.
That's awesome. How about you, Stephen? What's your favorite moment with your mom?
No, there's a lot of good memories. Oh, I think the I
I
think
can't hear. Are you on
can you hear
mute?
me? Testing. I am not
I
on
can
mute.
I can hear Stephen.
You can.
So
Why am I not able to hear Stephen? Okay.
well, so the best one of the best memories is we would go camping, and my mom's an artist. I don't know if you can see the artwork behind me, but she painted those. And but we would park our RV in the barn, and we had animals and such, and we'd put this big tarp over the top of it. Well, we went camping, and I was a little kid, and so I went with my friends, and we were all sleeping on the floor of this RV, and everybody else was in the other sleeping lofts. And we must have picked up a mouse from the barn, but this little mouse with all of her babies on her back came walking out. And just the reaction. I mean, we were all me and all my friends. We were looking at this and not thinking much of it. But what the old story with a mouse and a mother. It wasn't a good combination. So that was just a fun experience. I think the mouse was more scared than my mom.
Probably. You're like, oh my gosh. Oh man. How about you, Sister New? What's your favorite moment with your mom?
I'm on mute. You can hear me now?
Yep.
So I think I would say my mother came both time when I gave birth to my kids. So she was here to help me take care of the babies, along with helping me heal doing that, after having the baby. And I think it's my probably the most favorite and bonding moment as really mothers, nurturing and unconditional love. Even though sometimes, no matter where we are and how old you are, this is where I think even if you have fur baby or kids, I remember the moment when our parents or mom say, just wait until you have your own kids, then you realize what a true, mother love is like. And I know that when I was going through not only giving birth but after, right, raising the child and all, I reflect back those moments that I have that precious time with her. I understand why she said the way she said, right? Because it's the mother love. It's hard to really precisely put it to words, right? And I know that sometimes that love and that bond of giving unconditional and endless, that's what she does, and she exemplify so kindness and loving soul that I think I had the pleasure of. She never had any ill will any into anyone, but she's always just trying to kind of calm and soothe and saying everything will be okay. No matter if you're in pain, if you're in whatever situation, she would say everything will be okay. And I think that is where I cherish that moment with me and my mom.
Oh, that's so nice. That is so nice because mom does have a way of calming things down. My mom now, I have a really good relationship with her, my
And you
biological
feel
mother, and
like you can let loose.
yeah, that's true, especially with your own mom. I'm gonna share mine in a minute, but I'm gonna go to um,
Ollie.
Sister Susanna. What's your favorite? I'm gonna go to you, and then we're gonna go to Ollie.
My favorite. I mean, with my mom, it was just the cooking and stuff, cooking and baking, and then when my grandmother showed up, it was with her too. Those are probably the
Cooking.
best times.
That's why you bake so much cookies and so much baking. I love it. Now I know. Danielle and I will be watching you and Dr. Nu. You're like, so what did mom taught you today, sister? I want that. And what I love about that, thank you, mom in heaven, because she mails me cookies and I love them. So on sugar high. She does. She mails me cookies and she bakes. Before we go to Brother Oli, Steven, I want to give you the floor to show your pictures, please. Put
Oh,
it
I
on the
was, I was
camera.
just
I
showing
want
a
to see
picture.
photos.
Just showing a picture of my
Yes.
mom. And
No, I want to see
Susanna,
it. I want to see your mom.
what's the favorite recipe that you make? I mean, what's the favorite mom recipe that you brought? Here's the picture of my mom. If I can, like,
The favorite recipes are really my
Gorgeous.
grandmother's recipes, and it's the sugar
Oh,
cookies
oh, that's
oh, that's very
lovely.
nice.
because grandma's cookie recipe, they do not get hard. They, as long as I keep them airtight, I can make them at Thanksgiving, and I can still be finishing them off after Christmas. And they're just like they were at the very beginning.
Yeah, that I can
DJ,
attest. I can
DJ
attest.
knows that.
Yes, it's so soft, and I was like, wow, let me see. And by the time I realized that I ate 3 cookies, I was like, yes, they remain soft. But I was already shoving 3 cookies in my face. I was like, oh my god, sugar. But yeah, that was really amazing. Hello, Sister Crystal. Ollie, what's your favorite moment with your mom?
Well, I was not having a lot of favorite moments, but I remember it was with my grandparents. We were in a caravan in a camping place, and we were having few days there, and it was amazing because we were having good memories, playing cards, listening to the radio, and it was my mom, my godfather, and my grandparents, and it was really blessing moments. And I've memories that I recorded some cassettes. I try to find them, but it was really good moments with them that will always stay in my memory.
Oh, that's so amazing. Welcome, Sister Crystal. I'm glad you could make it. It's late your time. I kind of like that hat. It looks beautiful. At moment, I'm like, who is this? And I saw your name. I'm like, oh, okay. We're going with a hat today. I love it.
The hat actually was my Mother's Day present from Matt.
Oh, good taste, Matt. Good taste. I can attest. You look good in it. So, sister, we are on this question. What is your favorite moment with your mom?
Which mom?
Both.
Okay. Um, Honestly, when it comes to Danielle, grandma, adopted mom, um, my favorite moments were us driving in the car with the Fiddler on the Roof CD in the CD player, singing along, and her reading Phantom of the Opera to me when I was really small, because she would lay in bed reading. And one night I was like, well, mommy, read to me. And so she started reading Phantom of the Opera from the beginning, and it took her about 2 years to finish it for me, although she finished it long before that. But I was probably 4 when she started reading me Phantom of the Opera. And
Wow.
yeah. And then with Little Mommy, it's something that we even still do now. I would curl up like watching TV or something on her lap, and she would do like fingertips kind of thing, and she would say it was a little mousy kind of crawling and like tickling me
Oh,
gently, and it always just was a very comfortable like home feeling for me. She, to this day, like when I'm visiting and stuff and we're watching a movie or something, it's just habit, and we just fall right back into it, and instinctually she'll just do that.
oh, that's so nice. It does come like when you're touched. I think for me, my favorite. Well, it's literally funny, but when I first met my mom, she's a Valley girl. She grew up in LA. She lived in LA when I met her originally, right? So I went to my favorite moment I think with her that I could remember is shopping in Beverly Hills. That was always my favorite because it seems like we had unlimited funds because we go to store and store and store until I can't eat care anymore.
That
But
reminds me of Black Friday.
I know, huh? But I just sit there and then there's this cafe. I don't know if it's still there. After our shopping, we literally just sit there and um, we talked about what was the best part of the day. and we just sit there after shopping. And I always say, just being with you, just being with you, because I've never really had a mom growing up. My biological mom wasn't there. My grandma was my mom, but she traveled a lot. So I grew up with nannies, literally, right? So I never get that full hug. And so when I always tell her, like, being with you is my favorite time, she would give me a big fat hug until I can't breathe anymore. And then she'd let go. And so that's really my favorite. And I would start crying. And she's like, if you cry again, I am not going to hug you anymore. So I would stop crying. And I'm like, but. And she's like, no, just don't cry. But I'm going to share. My mom is in Benicia right now, but this is my mom's picture. That's my mommy. Yeah, if you guys could share your mom's picture, I would love it. Right? She has lupus right now and a lot of stuff, but yeah. But at least she's still here. I want to see your mom's. If you guys could share your mom's picture. Go ahead, guys. Keep sharing. Oh, I love it. Oh, Steven already did. Danielle and Susanna, they're looking.
moment.
They're looking. And they're like, which one? Yeah, and then someone drew my mom. This one. I wish I could show you the picture with my girls. I actually have a picture, me, my grandmother, and my girls in the same, 3 generations and 4 generations, really. And it's actually really amazing to see like all the moms in there and the way you celebrate. So I'm going to go around and ask, how do you guys celebrate Mother's Day? Like, is there a ritual or anything like that, right? But before that, I'm going to see if I can do a middle middle show really quickly for my affiliates. Okay, so get your pictures ready, get your thoughts ready when it comes to your favorite ritual as a mother. Okay.
Growing our business by farming and fishing, man, not hunting. That's what we're all about. How do we do it? We practice the Hound Pack principles, man. Kindergarten skills, sharing the crayons, this collaborative power of publicity, reciprocity. It's about nurturing those relationships that foster know, like, and trust, man. Very profitable, too. We're the hounds of business, right? You know that. Not the hounds of just kumbaya playing. We get things done here, but we do so in a win-win-win fashion. You go to YouTube, Hounds of Business, LinkedIn, Hounds of Business YouTube, or you can go to my personal website, redneckfinancialcoach.com. Publicity hub. We love promoting people, getting great messages like this out there. And there's anything that you need to get unstuck and move that needle, guys. Scan that QR code, check out the page. We need more people like this yesterday. We can make a huge impact in the world together.
All right. We lost Dr. New. Hopefully she'll be back. Looks like she's back. Oh, Ollie, that is so sweet. Aw, that's your mom. Is that you? Oh my gosh. That's very sweet. Thank you.
Yes,
Are those
it's
the
me.
grandbabies? Aw, what a cutie. I love it. Oh, moms, let me see. Wow, I love it. Oh, I love that video. Moms was like, I'm wearing my hat. Go ahead, children, grandkids, walk around while I look ready. Cute bodyguard. Oh my gosh. The only
My mom's
person
gonna
that
get my mom's gonna get mad, so it's your fault, CJ. I'll tell her it was you. This is my
Okay.
mom and my sibling. My mom is that one.
She gorgeous. She's gorgeous.
I couldn't find one.
That's little mommy. That's Tracy. Mhm.
Aww. Oh my gosh, so nice.
My mom, TJ, is very thin. She barely the weight of 60 pounds, but she's holding more.
So strong. I know my mom's so tiny. She's shorter than me too. She's like 4'10". My mom's 4'10". When she gave birth to me, literally, she was in a coma for 5 days because I had a huge head. And it was in the Philippines. It wasn't in America when she gave birth to me. So hospitals weren't equipped to have my big head. Let's just say that. So that was really funny. But before we end tonight, I want you guys to send this message to your mom, whether they're in heaven or they're still living. What would be your message for your mom if they were right in front of you right now? We're going to start with Crystal.
Um, Thank you for your support and love and guidance and just being there for both of them. And for Betty, thank you for giving me birth and giving me to my mom. Honestly. Mhm.
Oh,
So.
that's so nice. Dr. New, what's your message to your mom?
I would say thank you, Mom, for all that you do. I know that your sacrifices for all that you do after Dad passed away, when we came to the country here with no family, no friends, no support system, and you work so hard so you can have not only to be able to support your kids through the educations because you know it's important for you would do anything to support, and we really from the bottom of our heart for me to really thank you, and just for you being a loving soul, a loving mom who unconditionally and not ever complain about anything. So truly, truly grateful for all you do. We love you, and I love you, Mom, very, very much. Con thương mẹ nhiều, that is in Vietnamese, so she can hear.
Awesome. I love it.
Oh,
I love it. How about
you
you,
guys.
Sister Danielle? What's your message?
Oh, wow. I would say thank you, Mommy, for everything that you do for our family, and for rearing me in the way that you did. My mom sacrificed a lot for me and my siblings, and so she still does every day. So I'm just extremely grateful for everything that you've done. I'm trying to do this without crying. Um, Thank you. And in our language, it's I love you in Ilocano is I ayatanka. So she's gonna get me later, but I love you, Mom.
Steven, what about you?
So, you know, I would just say Happy Mother's Day, Mom. And I don't know if you can see this, but this is what I made for my mom. It's just a little message that says, thank you for being you. We love you, and you're a great mom. So it's all the little memories and the little positive pictures. But yeah, just let your mom know that she loves you. Or if she's not here, go out and do something that just lifts your heart and just brings joy to you, and then celebrate that. And
Tradition.
there's two things. One, I love that, Crystal, you're the only person I've ever met that hums when you breathe, and I love that. It makes me happy. And Dr. New, you have got the cutest little person there. She is adorable.
I love it. It's so amazing. Keep showing the pictures, guys, while we talk.
That's
This
that's
is
the bio mom. That's the one that gave birth to me.
I
And
can
yes,
see your resemblance in Mom.
shush
yeah.
it, shush it.
It's
I look
pretty.
like
She's pretty.
I look like dad. I look like
No.
my dad. Actually, I used to joke that I looked like me because I'm actually a really good blend of both of them.
I love it. Yeah, this is my
I
mom
used
too.
to,
Oh man,
oh,
I can't see because
yeah,
it's so blurry, so bright. But yeah, we have so many moments and pictures and things like that. I just visited her not too long ago. Um, Not feeling good right now, but yeah, so I kind of visit her, I take off life, and just go see her. How about you, brother Oli? What would your message be right now? What's your message to your mom?
Well, I will say in French, merci maman, je t'aime pour la vie, jusqu'à mon dernier souffle. I love you, mom. Thank you so much for giving me birth and for loving me even after you transitioned, because I was
Just go see
not
her.
aware, but I was just aware a few years ago that she was still there, loving me, even if she's not anymore in this world, she still loves me. and she still is in my heart. So thank you, Mom.
Oh, that's so nice. I love it. Oh, I love those hearts. How about you, Sister Susanna? What's your message to your mom?
Oh,
That's Mom
I
and Grandma.
Oh,
oh,
so pretty.
Those are really the two most important to me. And then that's her again.
Oh,
And that might even be me there. I don't know. But
I can see you and mom too, this Susanna. Yeah,
well, there's that, and then this
beautiful.
is this is before she was totally gone. So that's
mm,
and for her, it's, to be honest, I got the opportunity to say everything I needed to because I was the last one to see her alive. And during that 45 minutes, even though she was out, I told her everything: the good, the bad, the ugly, the apologies, the love, and even thanked her for teaching me my grandmother's snickerdoodle recipe because I won a baking contest in high school with it. But with my mom, it's like I was her first. I'm the last to see her, and for her, it's just thank you for everything, Mom, and I love you.
oh, that's so nice. Mom, I think you're watching this on your TV right now. So, thank you for giving birth to me, and thank you for the sacrifices that you have gone through for me. The ones that I don't even acknowledge on live because it's personal and it's hurtful. But thank you for all the sacrifices that you've made, the ones that I don't even see, the ones that I don't even hear, and for every moment that you suffered not having me here. Thank you for enduring it so that someday we can be together, and you actually seeing your grandkids. Sorry you didn't had a chance to spank them because you were far away. I'm just saying. Filipinos, we have chinelas. Like when kids back talk, yeah, right. We were old school, literally. Um, and thank you for the grace that you have provided for my kids now that they're older. Thank you for having Angelina and watching her while I'm not there and she's close to you right now. So love you, Mom. Thank you for everything. And for Mama Mating, who's in heaven, thank you for all that you have provided for me. Even when the family says no, you said yes. So thank you. You know what that means already. Again, that's another episode that I would not want to share. It's so dramatic and traumatic at the same time. Sister Susanna knows what I know, what I said, because she knows. But family is everything. Regardless if you have family who's not in line with your values, you can't change blood. It is what it is. What you can do now is choose who you want to keep as your company to help you grow, to help you mold yourself so that you can create your own happiness. Right? When you get a little bit older, you realize life is really fleeting. Everything is temporary. Everything that you own is nothing. It's borrowed. We're on borrowed time. So it's nice to be surrounded with amazing friends. These are my family, Mom, that you get to hear me talk about. These are the people, just some of the people here. So I'm sure you're watching. So I love you, Mom. Thank you so much for everything that you have done for me. Again, the ones that you see and didn't see. I don't want to cry, right? I have good cheekbones right now. I don't have fake eyelashes though. I didn't get a chance because Susanna came in and I was just literally putting my hair on. Like literally. Um, before we leave, we have literally 4 minutes. So I would love for you guys to get 10-15 seconds on um, the best quote you can give somebody who is a mom right now. Let's start with Crystal.
Let them make their own mistakes.
Love that. love that.
It's the hardest lesson as a mom to learn, but it's the most important one.
Yeah, I'm gonna learn that. I haven't learned it yet. I'm a helicopter mom, so let go. I'm gonna try to let go. I can't promise, but I'm gonna try. How about you, Dr. Nick?
That everything will be okay, since you already gave them the biggest blessing is yourself. You gave them all your love, so your kids will know that they are loved, and you already taught them how to deal with life challenges as best as you can. So it's their life that they have to walk on that journey. So sometimes don't be too overwhelmed by and want to protect and do everything, because I'm also guilty of that. But everything will be okay. And we just have to pray and do our best. That's it.
Awesome. Sister Danielle?
My advice would be let prayer and faith be your guide in the good times and in the bad times. And when we don't know what's going to happen or where we're going, let that be your guide and comfort you in every time.
Thank you. Stephen?
So the quote I would give to the mothers, or to my mom, would be, "To the world you may be one person, but to us you are the world. Happy Mother's Day to the one that loves us unconditionally, supports us relentlessly, and guides us with both strength and tenderness. Thank you for being everything."
Oh, that's so sweet. You're right. How about you, Brother Ollie?
Keep continue to say I love you. I love you, I love you, and that you will always be in their heart. That's it.
Oh, Sister Susanna?
Cherish them while you've got them, because otherwise all you've got is the unconditional love, because that's what they need most from you, is that unconditional love and cherishment.
Yeah. For me would be what I've learned is
You're the
She stopped.
manifester. You said stop, and it
It's
I
stopped.
said
frozen.
stop, and she stopped.
stop changing people. You can't control. It's like when we try to control things, we can't really live a happy life or a fulfilled life. So I definitely would say stop controlling things that you can't control, and don't try to change people. It's never going to happen. Try to work on yourself instead rather than control others, right? So that's definitely my advice to any moms out there who tries to be perfect. There's no such thing. Kids are resilient, and so long as you give them all your heart, and show them how much you love them. Don't talk about it. Show them how much you love them. Um, things will work out for the better, right? Well, thank you guys so much for your time today. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for being
Love you
here.
all.
Yes,
CJ,
Timothy.
Juliana, Brother
Yay.
Ali,
Love
Stephen.
you guys. Happy Mother's
Bye.
Day.
Oh, Timothy,
Bye.
Australia, we see you, brother.